amohele mona ho Mintirho ya Vulavula mo nna le wena re kopanang teng re kopantshwa ke ditaba tsa service delivery ke dumedisa nna ke le moratua wa Halekgwaba. The inauguration of the City of Johannesburg took place last week on Monday for the 2016 to the 2021 term in office. The council elected the speaker, the executive mayor and the chief whip. Let's take a look at the proceedings.
I am Councillor Vasco da Gama and obviously the Speaker of Council for the City of Johannesburg. It felt good because now we can ensure that the communities out there get what they deserve. We've had our manifesto out there promising things to people and obviously we've got to carry out our mandate. Well, I think an improvement in service delivery, more communication with the people out there, because obviously the speaker's role is oversight, and obviously visiting communities as frequent as possible to ensure that they have their input into our program. On the votes cast for the chief whip, we had two candidates, Solomon Mokhase and Kevin Patrick Wex. The results is as following. Solomon Mokhase 1, 2, 3. Kevin Wex 1, 4, 6.
My name is Dr. Kevin Wex. I'm a councillor in the city and I've just been elected as the Chief Whip of Council. Yes, as the Chief Whip in Council, I'll be playing a critical role to make sure that all of our councillors that are represented by different parties, find a way to work together so that we can achieve the objectives of the city or that the city council has set for itself, and to make sure that we provide the necessary service delivery, that councillors are accountable to the communities, to the residents, and that they deal with the issues that affect residents on a daily basis. The Chief Whip's position looks after all of those important aspects, and above all we try and make councillors of different persuasions try and come together to work together. That would be the primary focus of the Chief Whip's office. Well, as a Democratic Alliance elected councillor, I am over the moon. I think it's such a wonderful opportunity that has come about, and here I want to really thank all of our alliance partners, our coalition partners that came on board with us. We also want to thank the EFF for their support. And I think it's an opportunity for all of us to set Joburg in a new direction when it comes to service delivery, when it comes to creating of jobs or facilitating the creation of jobs, and of course fighting corruption and making sure that we provide the best value and the best deal for all of our communities out there, from the informal settlements where you've heard our Executive Mayor's heartbeat, his concern for the poor and the suffering of people, and the lack of service delivery in a lot of our informal settlements. And I think it's a wonderful opportunity that we have. It's a new wave, it's a new direction, it's a new emphasis, and I'm excited. I think Joburg is not going to be the same again. That's for sure.
The mayoral results is as follows. Herman Samtseu Philip Mashaba, and the other candidate was Paul Parks Franklin Tau, and the votes cast is as follows. 125 for Paul Franklin Parks Tau, and 144
I think so far so good. I feel so proud to witness this history unfolding in my eyes in just 22 years of our democracy. This country is so special that the voters are the ones who actually have decided to stop the ANC corruption and mismanagement and call them to order. And look at what really unfolded today. It's so great to be South African. Honestly and deeply, I feel so privileged to be part to this country. You know, when I took a decision to leave business and assist my party to dislodge them, I knew it was going to be a huge task, but I knew it was going to be possible. And I'm so excited to see it happening and unfolding in front of my eyes. And once I've got an office, I've already arranged a meeting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock with the city manager so that he can brief the three of us with two of my colleagues to bring us up to speed with where the city is. I think what is for me of critical importance is to understand the type of public service we have. I've made it abundantly clear over the 7 months of the campaign that for me to succeed, I need a professional civil service. I want what we call service with pride. I want to bring this culture. We're committed to bring this culture of people understand that we are public servants. We are there given the honor by the civil society to serve them. So I need to do this skills audit so that I have an idea who's in this administration, what are their commitments to public service. And I hope and pray that everyone currently in service is committed to this ideal. If not, we'll reinforce it, and those people who are not in the right positions, we're going to make sure that we put them where they're supposed to go.
Okidada Mintirho, Regional Secretary, ANC Greater Johannesburg. Today it was a new experience for us as the ANC in Johannesburg. It was quite interesting to see all coalition parties gaining against the ANC, despite the work that we have been able to do in Greater Johannesburg in the last 5 years. Clearly, we thought that we have done so well by developing Johannesburg. Secondly, we believe strongly that the work that we have done would have spoken for itself. However, we still remain a party with more seats. We have 121 seats of the 270. Which constitute about 64% or so of the votes that we got from Johannesburg, of people who have confidence in our own constituencies for us to lead them. We have 84 wards that are under the ANC out of the 135, which gives a clear message that the poor of the poor, the people of Johannesburg, would have given the ANC a mandate to try and continue with their work and improve their lives. So, but it happened, and we'll take it as it is, and we'll go back and be in the opposition benches. And whilst we're in the opposition benches, we'll ensure that that transformation agenda, we hold the executive accountable to ensure that that transformation agenda is implemented. There's a lot that you should expect. We have taken a position that will do a proper assessment of the results. What do they mean? Where were the problems? Where were the shortcomings? And we'll move forward from there. And we believe that it's not the end of the day. The ANC is going to come back in this region. We will govern the city of Johannesburg.
Mohi, ke tseba hore o iponetse what happened through the proceedings. Majoro wa rona a motjha o bua ditaba tse monate. Ha re tswelle pele ka mora kgefutso, re utlwe hore na ho ntse tswella pele jwang. Mohi, ere ke o lebohe ha o la wa re emela. O ntse na le rona mona ho Mintirho ya Vulavula. Ke tseba hore bone hore ntho di se kae mona City of Johannesburg se di fetohile. Ha o le jwalo, they have chosen the MMCs. Ha re utlwe hore na bo MMC ba re tshwaretseng ho tloha mona ba re isa kae. Ha re shebe.
Do you, Hammond Samtel Philip Mashaba, swear that you will be faithful to the City of Johannesburg, Metropolitan Municipality, Gauteng Province and the Republic of South Africa, and will obey, respect and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic, and that you undertake to hold your office as Executive Mayor of the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not divulge, directly or indirectly, any secret or confidential matter entrusted to you, and to perform the functions of your office conscientiously and to the best of your ability. If so, please raise your right hand and say, so help me God.
So help me God.
You are hereby sworn in. Could I request that you sign the certificate, please? To sign the certificate.
And I undertake to hold my office as a member of the Mayoral Committee of the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret or confidential matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability. So help me God.
I, Anthony William Still, swear that I will be faithful to the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality, Gauteng Province, and the Republic of South Africa, and will obey, respect and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as a member of the Mayoral Committee of the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret or confidential matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability.
Swear that I will be faithful to the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality, Gauteng Province, in the Republic of South Africa, and will obey, respect and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as the member of the Mayoral Committee of the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality with honor and dignity, to be true and faithful councillor, not divulge directly or indirectly any secret or confidential matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability.
Swear that I will be faithful to the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality, Gauteng Province and the Republic of South Africa, and I will obey, respect and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as a member of the Mayoral Committee of the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not divulge directly or indirectly any secret or confidential matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously to the best of my ability.
swear that I will be faithful to the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality, Gauteng Province, and the Republic of South Africa, and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as member of the Mayoral Committee of the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not divulge directly or indirectly any secret or confidential matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability.
I, Sharon Peets, swear that I will be faithful to the City of Johannesburg, Metropolitan Municipality, Gauteng Province, and the Republic of South Africa, and will obey, respect, uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as a member of the Mayoral Committee of the City of Johannesburg, Metropolitan Municipality with honor and dignity, to be true and faithful councillor, not divulge directly or indirectly any secret or confidential matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the very best of my ability.
I, Nontlantla Sifumba, swear that I will be faithful to the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality, Gauteng Province, and the Republic of South Africa.
I, Nontlantla Helen Makuba, swear that I will be faithful to the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality, Gauteng Province, and the Republic of South Africa, and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as member of the Mayoral Committee of the City of Johannesburg Metropolitan Municipality with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not divulge directly or indirectly any secret or confidential matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability.
When we collect these taxes, to ensure that we protect them, we should make sure that no one steals a cent of this money. We use this money to make sure that we provide basic services to our community. So I strongly believe partnership with the private sector, with a clean government, accountable government, a responsive government, it is highly possible that we can bring down the level of high unemployment that we're seeing in our city. 100 days in office. If you'd allow me to first familiarize myself with what's happening in the city. Fortunate enough, the city manager has already arranged a 3 to 4 day workshop with my MMCs next week, so that we get to understand the animal we're dealing with.
Mohi ke tsapa hore o ikutlwetse ditaba di teng di ngata ha o le jwalo ha re nke kgefutso ha re khutla kgefutsong re tla bela re utlwa hape hore ntse ba re tshwaretseng dula fela jwalo. Welcome back. Mohi ha o le tjena ntse re tswela pele re ntse re utlwa hore na bo MMC ba rona ba batjha ba re tshwaretseng ha re eteng. Thank you very much, sir, and welcome. I'm Moratua from Mintirho Vulavula program on Soweto TV. Let me begin with saying to you, congratulations are in order, sir. Can you kindly introduce yourself and tell us about your designated office?
My name is Vasco da Gama. I'm a councillor in the City of Johannesburg and the speaker responsible for the city. Yes.
All right, sir, thank you very much. Would like to know, I'm sure one or two people are wondering who is Mr. Vasco da Gama, where he's from, and so can you tell us about that?
Well, I think if you listen to Mintirho, Vulavula, am I right? Which means your work.
Do they speak for themselves?
Exactly, yes. Work speaks for themselves.
Speaks for themselves, yes.
I come from the Northern Province, was born in the Northern Province, in a small town called Mintirho. Schooled in Petersburg for some time, but before that in Baystar, and started working in the City of Johannesburg in 1971, so it's quite some time ago. And obviously coming from a background of extreme not only poverty, but also a family that was basically chased out of town like all other people. We couldn't live in town and was moved at some point outside town. And in fact, when that happened, that's where my political career started, in the sense that I was quite aware early in my life as to what apartheid did to South Africans.
Would like to know the programs. People are pretty anxious. I think change can be pretty daunting as well. Would like to know that the programs that were run by the past council, a few like Josie at Work and so on, are they still going to be continuing, or will they be total change?
Well, I don't know. Josie at Work, for me, it's been a total failure from outside, because we sit with such high unemployment. When the previous mayor took over office in 2011, unemployment in the city was sitting at 27%. Today, as I'm talking to you, sitting at 31, 32%. And in that mix, Josie at Work was also involved. Was it successful? Unless then, how do we measure success? We can't when people are losing jobs and we claim as a city that we're successful. So I will look at it very thoroughly. Can we improve it? But there's no way that I'm going to adopt it in its current form.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. People are quite anxious still. So what words of commentary can you give them since you're now in office?
You know, when I moved into the office on Tuesday, I obviously addressed the people in my immediate offices, and then did a letter that went to every employee of the organization so that they understand where I'm coming from. I'm here, not here to page anyone. I'm here to ensure that we can put together professional civil service committed to public service. I'm number one public servant, and I want the over 20,000 employees of the city to all accept the fact that we're public servants.
Muhi, ke tsapa re iponetse ebile o ikutlwetse ditshepiso di teng ha jwale ke nahana hore nna le wena ha re ka ema ka maoto ra tshwarana ka matsoho le City of Johannesburg ntho tse ntle tla nne di tswelle pele ha o le jwalo Muhi ke a ikwala nna ke le moratuwa moradi ha le kgwaba ha o le jwalo ha ibe boroko.